Good morning. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Just trying to get us... There we go. I think we're all in line this morning. I hope you're well. Good morning to everybody. Hi, guys. Hi, Susie. Hope you're all right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Good morning. I hope you're well. How is everyone? Good morning. One of those kind of mornings where I've already drunk my tea before I've even gone live. Good morning. Hi, guys. I hope you're okay. Normally I am here. I tell you to bring a cup of tea or a cup of something, and I've drunk mine already. Sometimes you just need it when you can get a minute, isn't it? Anyway, hope you're all okay. Hope you're all well. Good morning. Hi, Heather. Hello. I've had my tea too. Yeah, I think Monday morning you just gulp it down, don't you? I need a bigger mug. Ridiculous, isn't it? No baby here today, but always nice to see your face. Thank you, Susie. You should be going to have a lie down. Sounds lovely. Child-free day. Hands-free. I always say, oh, I'm hands-free today when you have a child-free day. So I hope everyone's well. Lovely to see you all. So today is Baby Play Monday. So I usually come on at 10 o'clock when my baby's sleeping to show you a quick activity you can set up during nap time so that when your baby wakes, or at some point today, if you're looking for something to do with your baby, Bridgewood Sam, I love that you're waving your cup of tea at me as well. Baby's first birthday today. Holly, how exciting. Oh, I hope you're having a lovely day. Really lovely. Yeah, everyone's drunk their tea already this morning. So, yes, normally I am here in my kitchen. I will set up a very quick activity you can do during that time so you're ready to play when your little one's up and about, or maybe you need to save it for later, or you might do it today, you might do it sometime this week. The whole idea of these are to put some tricks up your sleeve, so when you find yourself with a few minutes of wondering what am I going to do with the baby today, you might think, oh, I'm sure Claire did a live one time with a sponge and I just happened to have a sponge, or she did something with toilet rolls, or she did something with this, that, the other. So I'm hoping that I can help you. Good evening from Hong Kong. How lovely for you to join us. Thank you. So let me know, good morning, how old are your little ones? We've got someone turning 1 today. My youngest turned 1 last Wednesday, so that's all strange. So yeah, let me know how old your babies are. It's always nice to hear from you. So this morning's activities, so the way this normally works, last week I did a bit more of an introduction about how this works. However, from now on, what we'll do is I jump on, I'll show you an activity, show you how you can set it up, and then it's away you go. 4.5 and 1 next Tuesday. How exciting. Nearly 7 months, 4 months this week from Colleen on Facebook. Jonah is 4 weeks. Oh my goodness. Emma, how exciting. I hope you're well, Emma, with a 4-week-old baby, 4.5 months, 6 months, everything in his mouth. Everything goes in their mouth for a long time. Who was that? I missed the name, sorry. Gatoff Penny. Yes, you might help last week's video. If you didn't see it, that might help. If you have a baby putting things in their mouths, as they do till they're about, 3-ish, that might help you from last week's video. So they're all saved. And IGTV lets me do a little series so you can actually see all the Baby Play Mondays. 1 last Tuesday. Oh, similar to us then, Jessie. How exciting. I've missed some other ones, I'm afraid. 4 months asleep on me at the moment. Oh my goodness, enjoy those moments. 11 months, an older brother, 2.5. Lovely. 4.5 and 8 months. You are busy. My youngest is 9 months, 11 weeks, 7 months. Oh gosh, it's just all so lovely, isn't it? Enjoy those newborn snuggles if you do have a baby sleeping on you. I feel like it's been a long time since I've had that. Now that he's turned 1. So this morning's activity I'm bringing to you from the Play Hooray Handbook. If you have it already, it is on page 91. So in the handbook there is a baby section. There's also a toddler section, siblings, how to make homework a bit more fun if you've got an older one, how to play with older toys. There's lots of different things, outdoor play. There's loads of different things you can do. However, I've gone into the baby section this morning. Hello, Bex. I heard you had a baby with you this morning. Hope it's all going all right. She's napping already. Sounds like you're doing well. So this morning activity is called the sponge hide and seek on page 91 that I'm doing this morning. It's a really nice, easy one. And I'm using a nice clean sponge for this one. You're going to want a clean one because, as we know, our babies put everything in their mouth. So if you've got a lovely chunky baby sponge that you can use, you could also use some sort of egg box or box if you haven't got any sponge to hand. But they are handy. I always kept these packs of 3 in Home Bargains, and I always make sure I've got something at home because I do use them a lot. So really lovely. Mine's just white textured on one side, and then just a lovely soft sponge. So nice and clean because we all know that our baby's going to be popping in the mouth. Now this is a nice, quick and easy one. The idea behind this is that we're using the sponge a bit like an activity centre, and we're going to be putting things in the sponge, all sorts of bits and pieces. I'll show you what I'm going to use for Leo, and it might just inspire you, see what you've got around the house. We're going to pop some things in the sponge, and then the idea is they pull it out. It's a really good one for if you're cooking or trying to send an email. You know those minutes when you just need them to just be entertained for just 5 minutes, whether that you're putting them in the high chair or you're playing on the floor, whatever. Just need those 5 minutes, or maybe you just need a quick scroll on Instagram. Let's face it, we all need that at some point, don't we? So this is a really quick one you can set up. They think they're hilarious because they rip it all out and think they've destroyed your toy, but actually your beautiful babies don't realise that they're practicing lots of hand-eye coordination, loads of fine motor skills, strengthening all those lovely muscles in those little chunky hands and fingers, which is really nice. So that's what we're going for this morning. So I am using, you could either use scissors or a sharp knife. So obviously you're going to prepare this away from baby. The idea is that we're going to just make some holes depending on what you're putting in. So I grabbed some bits and pieces of what I'm putting in, might just inspire you. Now, as always, the younger the baby, the bigger the item, because the hand-eye coordination isn't quite there. And a young baby will go for a fist grip, or we'll be grabbing things with their whole hands. Older children will be grabbing with their fingers and thumbs. So just bear that in mind. If you have a toddler, I'm sure they'll enjoy destroying this one as well, because that's what toddlers do, isn't it? And as you might know, we do Toddler Tuesday, so I'm now doing toddler activities on a Tuesday as well. So I pulled out these links that I love to use with Leo. They're nice because they're colourful and they're big enough for him to grab and to hold. I've got a few different size styles. Some are like animal shapes and some are just these round ones, which I'm going to use today. Or maybe you've got something like curtain rings, or you've got some sort of napkin rings, or just some sort of ring or bangle or anything like that could be really nice. I've also got some paper straws that Leo loves to use. Again, he can grab that with his whole hand and he can pull that out if he wishes. If you've got a slightly older child who's probably not putting quite as things in their mouths, because you are going to be supervising, you might want to put in things like, in the example in the photo, things like golf tees, big chunky buttons, maybe plastic lids, anything like that are great, as long as baby's not putting them in the mouth and it's not going to be a choking hazard. So you need to decide what's most suitable for your little one. And all I'm going to do is take my scissors and I'm going to snip. Now, the best thing about this activity is once it's set up and made, you've done it, and you can just revisit it all the time. Sometimes a knife is easier, sometimes scissors. I've not got the best scissors, so that's why I'm having a little play around. And all I'm doing is I'm cutting a little strip into my sponge. You might be able to see that there. And then the idea is, so if I use one of my curtain rings, or it might just need to be a bit bigger, going to make it a little bit bigger. It's too easy. It's not going to feel like a challenge. It's not going to feel like he's destroying my toy. And all I'm doing is cutting a little slit, and you can put it in like that. And the idea is that your baby can pull it out, think they're absolutely hilarious, and not realise that they're practicing lots of wonderful fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination, getting their hands to do 2 different things. So all those lovely cross-lateral connections in their brain, which is really good for them. So it is as simple as that. So all you're going to do is move around your sponge. I told you, as always, my aim is for them to always be, oh, I've picked up the worst scissors. The idea is for your activities to be super quick and easy. We haven't got time to be setting up all these fancy pants activities because we've got enough going on. There we go. So you might make another hole at the side. So as you can see, I'm putting in lots of different links in lots of directions. Is really nice, so they can move around the sponge and pull them out and think they're absolutely hilarious. I'm going to have a go at making a little hole maybe down the side and poking in a straw. really should have got this ready, shouldn't I? Apologies, guys, but this is just, it's just real life because I'm actually making it for Leo for him to play with when he wakes. So I've got some lovely paper straws. I'm gonna cut those in half. So they're nice, they're big enough for him to, if they're too small, I've just lost the hole that I just cut. Don't do that. Don't try and talk on Instagram whilst you're doing your activity. Otherwise you'll lose the hole. I've just cut, I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm gonna have to do it again. I was busy talking to you, now I can't find it, can I? So let's start again. Let's make a better hole. There we go. Remember where the hole is. And we're just sticking the straw in like that. There you go. Now it looks a bit alien. It looks a bit strange and funny. And as always with my activities, they're not always Instagram worthy. They're not always Pinterest worthy. That's not the point. The point is we're getting our children to engage in some fantastic, effective play that is going to be great for their development. And today this activity is good for their physical skills, getting their brains working, problem solving. How am I going to get this out? Using two hands. So we're putting them in lots of different directions. I told you it's going to look strange. That's absolutely fine. That's the aim of the game. And they are going to think it's hilarious. And all I'm doing is just working on my way around the sponge, sticking things in all different directions. And then when your baby wakes, when maybe they're in the high chair again, is that they can pull it out and think they're absolutely hilarious. I keep making holes and losing them because I put my scissors down. Where's that hole gone? I've just done it again. Oh my goodness, what is my problem? Can't find it. Don't know what's going on with my sponge. It's like a magic sponge this morning. Oh. There we go. Put that in there. So there you go. Nice and quick and easy. Told you it would be easy. And your baby can sit on the high chair and they can pull out the rings or pull out the different straws or whatever, and they will have a jolly old time. Like I said, you might have straws, you might have rings, you might have some lovely chunky curtain rings. If you haven't got a sponge that you can use, maybe you've got an egg box or something, works just the same. Cut some slits in it and just stick things in. Give me one sec, I'll go grab one. See, if you don't have a sponge, just happen to have an egg box handy. And all I'm going to do, again, just the same. Nice and careful. Whenever I'm using cardboard, I always use a knife because it's the easiest thing to do. And you can stick it just the same. Pop it in, your baby can still pull it out. You can even hook them on lots of different directions. And your baby can have a good go at pulling them out and they will have a jolly old time. No, it's not the most Pinterest worthy of activities, but that doesn't matter. About keeping our babies busy, getting them thinking, getting them working out how am I going to get this out, getting them to tug and use their physical skills. And as you can see, they can pull in lots of different directions. So in the book, it does suggest using a sponge because it's nice and spongy and lovely and easy, or you can swap that around and do it in another way and do it that way. And I've used a little egg box, something like that. So lots of lovely fun things that you can do with your baby. And that should definitely keep them occupied. You could add a sensory scarf to that. You definitely could. You could loop some sensory scarves through the hoops, or an egg box is always really nice. You could pop in a hole in the bottom like this. Like this, she says, easy as pie, and then it doesn't work. Make a hole in the bottom of your egg box, open it up, push your scarves through, just have little bits hanging out and you can pull them out and it's lots of good fun. And again, they think they're destroying your toy, they think they're ruining it, they think it's absolutely hilarious, but little do our beautiful babies know that they're actually practicing lots of amazing physical skills and different things like that, which is really, really good for them. And it might just give you 5 minutes to finish that cuppa or do your email or whatever it is that you need to do today. So I hope that helps then, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in today. Do let me know how you get on if you have a go at this activity. It might be today, it might be this week, or it might be next month, whenever. Hopefully just next time you've got 5 minutes with your baby and you're wondering what to do, it will just give you some ideas. Lovely to see you guys. Tomorrow I am back with a Toddler Tuesday. We'll be doing a fun toddler activity. We do have a toddler section in the Play Hooray handbook. I might have a flick through and see if there's one of the toddler ones that we might do tomorrow. I've got a few different ideas of what we might be covering. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you guys. Happy playing, everybody. Have a lovely time with your babies. And make sure you get that cup of tea today. Bye, guys.